wound will heal. So these are the 13 points that will help us identify who this beast is. And let me tell you guys real quick. Again, I'm not here to make fun of anybody. I'm not here to ridicule anybody. I'm only here to tell you guys the truth. And that's what I'm here for. There's only one entity in the world that fits all 13 points given to us in Revelation 13. And that would be the papacy. Number 1, is the papacy a combination of universal pagan religions? The Christians back in the time of Nero used to be the most persecuted people in the world. Christians used to be captured and then thrown to the lions. They were also being burned at the stake. But the Christians had this peace about them while being persecuted and killed, and people in those days admired that. The people were inspired by it so much that they wanted to become Christians as well. And so, Christians went from being the most persecuted sect to becoming the most elite. If you wanted to advance politically, you had to become a Christian to do so because they were at the top. Meanwhile, the Church of Rome used to be a good church. Then they had this idea to try and evangelize the heathens of those days, which was easy to do because most heathens in those days wanted to convert to Christianity anyway for political gains. And so, pagans would come to the church, but they brought along with them their pagan rituals and beliefs. So what ended up happening was, instead of the church converting pagans into Christianity, the church themselves were being converted into paganism. They started mixing in Christianity with paganism. They brought in elements of pagan Babylonian concepts, pagan Persian concepts, pagan Greek concepts, pagan Roman concepts, Norse mythology, Celtic mythology, Egyptian mythology, you name it. They even started worshipping the sun on the day of the sun, or Sunday, instead of worshipping God on the Sabbath. This was the main theme of paganism. It's sun worship. They began to bring in idolatry. The statue of Jupiter was renamed after Peter. The statue of Hermes became Christ the Good Shepherd. Statues of the Madonna and Child became the glorification of the Virgin Mary and Jesus as an infant. The Church of Rome became the Catholic Church, which means universal church. It was like an open invitation for any and every religion to come in and add into the church their own pagan concepts. And we see this happening with the same exact church today. So is the papacy a combination of universal pagan religions? It is.